It is that time when I need to make a decision. But how in the world am I going to do that? With everything that's going on, you hear one thing, you see another. What am I to believe? How am I to figure this out? Did the research, seen what was going on, compared it to years past, and finally, I've come to a decision. I'm not talking about the election, I'm talking about putting my bike up for the winter. This is my life behind bars. Handlebars, that is. So I did this video last year at the shop, just as a general baseline. I especially wanted to do it again this year though, because there are so many more new people to riding, to motorcycling. And if you live in a place that gets snow, if you live in a place that you cannot ride year round, you're going to need to know how to take care of your new baby while the winter is happening, while you're unable to ride. So then that way, when spring comes, we have a new year, it's ready to get out and ride again, your baby's going to be there for you. So here's some tricks, tips, whatnot, especially again if you are new to motorcycling, you're going to want to watch this. And if you have been around motorcycling for a while, you have gone through a few winters yourself, if you see something I missed, please, please, please let me know in the comments below. So, tip number one is get a nice, clean, dry spot for your motorcycle for the winter. Garage preferably, somewhere that's at least a concrete floor if possible. Definitely you're going to want to put down a tarp. Get that moisture barrier between your bike and the concrete, then put down an old carpet. By putting a carpet down, then your tires are not going to freeze to the concrete. So you don't have to put your motorcycle on the lift if you don't want to, if you can't afford it, if you don't have the space, that's fine. Just make sure and put that tarp down, get that moisture barrier, put the old carpet down, even if it's just a couple of carpet swatches, you know, leftover remnants from a carpet store. Grab those, put those underneath your tires, you'll be fine. Then what you're going to want to do is change your bike's oil. We're changing the oil before it gets put up for winter because there's impurities in the oil. I've been riding on this oil for a couple of 1,000 miles or so, so we definitely want to make sure that all the gunky, ugly oil is out. New oil filter as well. You might think to yourself, but the bike's not running, what do I need a new oil filter for? No, it's kind of like taking a shower and then putting on your same dirty underwear again. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that for your bike. Treat your bike better than that. New oil filter, it'll be ready to go in the springtime. You'll be using it, so get all that done before putting your bike up for the winter. And on that last ride, you're definitely going to want to put some sort of fuel stabilizer in your tank. Especially if you've got a carbureted motorcycle, put some fuel stabilizer at the tank, go up to the gas station, top it off, so then that way nothing's going to gunk up over the winter. This fuel sits there, it will thicken, it turns bad. That's not any good for your motorcycle, so fuel additive, top her off, you'll be good to go. When you get back home after your oil change, then you clean the inside of your bike, you're going to want to clean the outside of your bike. Get rid of all those bug guts. Clean her up a little bit. You want to get those bug guts off. Those can be acidic and eat away at your paint and your chrome. Again, that's no fun for your bike. You bought a bike for a reason, right? You want it to look good. You want to maintain that resale value, especially if you plan on trading it in further on down the road. So give her a once over. Make sure there's no ugly bug guts left on there. We've changed the oil. We've topped off the fuel tank. We put fuel additive in, we've cleaned the bike, almost all set. We've prepped our area, park her in the garage. One of the most important things. Guys, if you don't do anything else to your bike for the winter, do this. Put a smart battery tender on your bike. This is going to save you a lot of money down the road. All you have to do is plug it in. It automatically senses when the battery needs to be charged. It shuts itself off when the battery is fully charged. Even as the bike is sitting here, there is a slight charge on the battery, so that is going to deplete the battery over time. If you don't have your bike hooked up to a smart battery tender, your battery will be dead by springtime, and it's going to be so far corroded on the inside that it's not going to be able to hold a charge if you decide to charge it up again. So smart battery tender, 40 bucks at your local Harley-Davidson dealership. If you are not close to FX Caprara Harley-Davidson, then head on over to your local Harley-Davidson dealership, get hooked up with a smart battery tender. At the very least, please, please, please do this for your motorcycle, okay? 40 bucks versus 120, depending on your bike. It comes springtime, you're going to be missing out on that riding those first good days. Some people might say, hey, it's a motorcycle, I'll just start it, let it run for a couple of minutes, it'll be fine. No, 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 please don't do that. 2 reasons why. First is the bikes are not like your car. They have to be under power in order to charge back to the battery, which means that you have to be outside riding it, okay? Second, when you cut the engine off, then it's going to start to condense. And the moisture that's in the air is going to start to condense inside your engine. And that is certainly no fun. Please, 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 smart battery tender, set it, forget it until springtime, and you'll be good to go. The last step that you need to do is tuck your baby in. Put a nice breathable cover over the top of her. Do not use a bed sheet. Please don't use a tarp. You want something that's breathable, because still there's moisture going to be in the air over the winter, and you don't want it to be trapped underneath the tarp, sitting there eating away at your chrome. Protect your investment, protect that trade-in value if that's what you plan to do later on down the road, and have a nice looking bike come springtime. So follow those steps and you and your bike will be ready to go come springtime. After all, 2020 was a show, so we all know that 2021's got to be better. You want your bike ready to go with you when you are ready to ride in 2021, especially, like I said, if you live in a place where you are not able to ride year-round, or if something comes up and you have to store your bike for a little bit. Anything longer than 3 or 4 weeks, you probably definitely want to put it on a battery tender. Protect your battery, protect your investment. Make sure that when you are ready to ride again, your bike is going to be ready to go with you. Nothing can be more frustrating than to go plan out a ride, go out to the garage, sit on the bike, try and start it up, and you get nothing. So, and if you don't have the room at home to store your motorcycle, then what you're going to want to do is check out FX Caprara Harley-Davidson. We have a deal this year where it is only $349. Doesn't matter what bike you have, Touring, Softail, Ducati, Honda, BMW, bring them all, doesn't matter. $349 for the entire 2021 season. If you're not close to the dealership, be sure to check out your own Harley-Davidson dealership. I'm sure, if you live in the North Country, anywhere where you get snow, I'm sure that they probably have some sort of winter storage program for you. It's too early. Ooh, I almost forgot about your riding gear. Helmets, you want to make sure and clean those with either mild soapy water or a cleaning wax. Where's the cleaning wax? Here we go. Plastic, clean and shine. Clean off your helmets, get the buckets off of there. Store them inside. Your leather too. Where are we at? At the dealership, we've got the Harley-Davidson Leather Care with UV Protectant. I know I did a video before showing you how to clean that. Use this and clean off the bug guts off your riding gear. Make sure and get that done. Store everything inside so it stays nice and warm, and again, you'll be ready to go. So there you have it, everything that you need to get you and your bike through winter, and then that way you'll be ready to ride come springtime. Nothing is more frustrating than getting a ride planned, coming out to the garage, getting on your bike and not being able to start it because you didn't properly prep it. Proper prior planning, people. You want to continue riding next year. We want you to be happy, so protect your investment. Take a time out. Make sure everything gets done. Until the next time, guys, if you liked what you see, please be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more, then hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I upload new content, then be sure to hit that bell. Until the next time, guys, stay safe, stay warm, prep for winter, have fun. Okay, I think that's it. Is that everything? That's everything, right?